Welcome back to Magic the Gathering Forge Adventure. Well, we are now looking for a Goblin King to defeat. Now, get away from this blue wizard. Right over here. There's a Goblin King. Alright. Let's take him out. I get to go first. Awesome. We are going to... Ooh, that's not good. It's 1 mana. I get another one more mulligan. Alright, we'll keep this hand. That's a good hand. Let's get rid of the fairy because it's not really going to help us to have protection from blue against this guy. Alright, so that's rampant growth, forest. Alright, we're up to 3. Next time we can do 4, so it'd be 2 and 4. Good. Alright. Forest. Songs of whatever. And then play our elves. And then next turn we can make the elves stronger with a 1/1 deals 5 damage, sacrifice a goblin. Good lord. Alright, well, they're dead. And I have nothing. So that's not good. I could create a wolf. Let's play him. And if they don't kill me next turn, I could get another wolf out with Death Touch. Alright, so we'll end. Oh, they kill me. Yep. And they killed me pretty easily too. And I get a power up for nothing. Sweet. That stinks. Alright, so we got 5 available. We'll play her. Then we'll play that. Picking green. So she's at least now a 3/2. She still can't block this person without dying. Oh, and then they got a Goblin King out. Oh, come on. And of course that makes another goblin. Those goblins stay out too. Alright, another person, but it doesn't make a difference. Alright, we'll end. We need something big. Or a board wipe. If you don't control a creature named this, create 1. Creature gets 2/2 till end of turn. 2/2 till end of turn, just not gonna help. What is that, +5? Until next turn, target creature gains number of lands you control. I don't have enough to where that would be too useful. So create the dog. It's 4/4, that's gonna help. It could block his 3/3s. Oh, but I'm at 4 life, so I lost. Alright. We've lost to a Goblin King. We need to heal before we fight another one. Which there is another one. Let's go over here to heal. I'll turn around and fight the Goblin King. We've got 2 of them coming after us. See if there's anything in there we can use to our advantage. Nope. One I'm looking for is going to be a black sliver. That's vampires, monks, artifacts. Cat Nightmare. Devourer of the Free. Sacrifice a human, put a 1/1 counter on this card. It gains indestructible till end of turn. Right. Human Samurai, that can regenerate. I don't have 300. So we're going to pass on it. Let's see if there's any vampires that we could use. Not freaky werewolf. Alright. Nothing to really help me. Alright. Let's fight this Goblin King. We got it this time. Except we're gonna have to mulligan again. I added more lands. This is awful. Mulligan. 1 land. I have to play just the 1 because at this point, red and white, I can't. I gotta get rid of 2 things. Good lord. Let's get rid of this and that one. Alright, keep it. I'm going first. That's just so awful starting off with 2 lands, technically, and nothing I could really do. Alright, play that. Which I can't tap for mana, annoyingly. So I can't do anything. Alright, let's play the bow, and then next turn we can attach both of them and attack, assuming they don't get a giant goblin out. They do not. Good. Alright, we'll get another land, thankfully. So next turn we can at least get our wall out. And then we'll attack, shooting both of his guys. Which he'll get another goblin. I'm surprised he didn't chump block. Now he's got a Goblin King. Great. Alright, so I need a defender. And then I can actually attack and take out his Goblin King, since I got 2 bows. And they're going to destroy my defender. Of course they are. Alright, rampant growth. Let's do that. Get another forest out. So next turn we can do War of Peace on this guy. Give him protection from red, so I don't have to worry about these guys hitting him. Alright, so War of Peace, play, attach, and then attack. Shoot his guy, take him out. I can gain some life, thankfully. I can't kill all those, but I can kill some, which is good. Alright, let's get us a land. Play it. We're up to 5. Let's play that. Next turn, we'll attach it, and then we'll double all of our stuff. Let's take this guy out. Okay. They're going to get out a Squee. Oh, Goblin Monarch. Oh my god. Alright, so we have 6 now. So we'll play this, attach it. Then we'll attack, shooting this guy. Hit him for 5. We're going to get 5 counters. I gained 2 life, good. We gained 10 counters because of our enchantment. Oh my gosh, yes. And he's got 1 life left. And I am unblockable because I have a protection from red. So in that case, we are going to Alpha Strike and win the game. Let's take him out. You can block however you want. It doesn't matter. Awesome. We beat the Goblin King. This one costs us sacrifice deal. Oh, that's the one that's hit me for 5 damage. Good lord, that's a big old goblin. When it enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, creatures you control get 1/0 and haste till the end of the turn. Okay. Pirate. Okay. I just wanted to go around to get my reward, please. We'll play this. They're going to get an island. We'll play a forest. And get us a frog out. And then we'll end. They're going to play a mountain. Alright, we're going to Traveler's Amulet, get another forest, play it. So we're up to 2. And we'll attack them for 1. They're going to get a flagship out, but it can't do anything at the moment. So we'll play our new equipment, and then next turn when we attach it, it'll allow our frog to start getting stronger every turn. And they're going to get a 5/3 out. Good lord. Alright then. Forest. This is 1 to equipped. Alright, look, we're going to copy this, and he's going to get 2/2 every single turn. So we're going to attach, and then we'll end. They're going to probably attack me, yep. And draw a bunch of cards. That's fun. Sword of Fire and Ice would be great against this guy. Alright. So let's just stop him from attacking right now. Then we'll play the Sword of Fire and Ice. Because he's not going to attack me if I got a 6/5 frog that gets stronger every turn. Alright, so now Sword of Fire and Ice. Play it. Let's end turn. They're going to get a 4/3 out. Alright, that's fine. We'll power up our guy again. We're going to attach the Sword of Fire and Ice. So he's now at 12. And next turn we win the game. Because they can't block our frog. Or do anything to him. So that's great. Okay. So now we attack with frog and win. Awesome. Another reason I love the Swords of Power. Ooh, good lord. Predator Dragon. Devour 2. This comes into play. You may sacrifice any number of creatures, and it gets 1/1 for each creature sacrificed. And a Goblin deck, that'd be great. Alright. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't see the dog there. I'm just getting ambushed by all these things. Alright, so I'll play first. Actually got some land this time, so let's keep it. Unfortunately, nothing's ramping. We just got land. So let's get out this one, which will get us a life. That's good. They're going to get a plains. And play down a food equipment. Interesting. Okay. We'll do a forest. Traveler's Amulet. Get another forest. Play it. And then end. Next turn, we will get out our relic. That'll at least ramp us up a little bit. Prairie Dog. Lifelink. At the beginning of your end step, if you haven't cast a spell from your hand this turn, put a 1/1 counter on this card. Okay. We'll play that. Play the relic. Next turn we'll be at 5 mana, so in 2 turns we get out our retriever. They're going to hit me for 4 and power up their guy. Ooh, not good. Alright, so Evolving Wilds. We'll play the Endless Cup. So now we're up to 6 mana. We'll be at 7 next turn. Unfortunately, I can't do anything with just 2 mana. They're going to play another Dog Soldier. Each creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it has first strike. Oh, wow. So now their Prairie Dog has a 1/1 and first strike. Oof. Okay. Elvic Mystic, that's good. Alright. Actually, I have 7. Oh, can't do that yet. Yeah, 5, 6, 7. I can do that next turn. So we're going to play Helm. Play our Elvic Mystic. We got a 6/6 out. I can't attach the bow. I wish I could. We'll attack with our 6/6. Give them some poison counters. Gonna let them hit me. That's fine. Oh, now I can't shoot that guy. That was my plan. Alright, so now let's get out a defender, crawl space, attach the bow, and attack with both our guys. Shoot him, it doesn't matter. I can't do enough damage to kill him. Ooh, don't need to block that. Alright, let him hit me. That's fine. We can neutralize. Do we want to neutralize? One of his cards put a graveyard battlefield, you may pay 2 if you do create 2. That just gives them a 2/0 power up. So in the next turn you would put 1 or more counters on creature. Okay. No, we're just gonna get our worm out for now. Next turn we could destroy stuff. Alright, attack and attack. Shoot this guy. He's gonna get out 2 1/1 blockers or dog tokens, but they're only gonna block the 6/6. So I'll hit one of his guys, hit him for 5. That's good, and we're gonna get a 5/5 worm. Oh, they destroyed his thing to get those guys out. All right, they're gonna search the library for a forest and show it. All right, that'll be my turn. We'll play our land. There's nothing to destroy now. So we'll just hold neutralize for now. Let's attack 6/6. And he didn't attack me last turn. Nope. And a 5/5. And we'll shoot. Shoot him. Alright, he's gonna block that with his dog. And he'll gain 5 life, but he'll lose 5. Birds of Paradise. And then we'll attack with our worm and our guy again, shooting one of his tokens. And we won. Oh, because they did poison counters. Nice. I was like, he still had 10 life. Alright, that was good. When this card dies, create 4 1/1 green creature tokens. That's okay. Win a game with opponent with 10 poison counters. Nice. Alright. How far away am I from? A lot closer to that. So we'll go back down here. Get our stuff and get that card I want. Then we can continue up to delivering this letter, which we're taking forever to do. Alright. And artifacts. And where to go? Whenever you commit a crime, put a loot counter on this. This triggers once each turn. Targeting an opponent, anything they control, and or cards in their graveyard is a crime. Targeting opponents and anything they control. Remove 2 loot counters, draw a card. Well, I could do tons of loot counters with that with our bow because it just targets their people all the time. So that'd be awesome, but that's not the artifact I wanted. And here it is. Yep. Creature artifact. You can't lose the game if you equipped it, so we definitely want that. Alright. Out. Let's go ahead and throw that in our first deck, because that's just too useful. I think it'll count as an artifact, right? Nope, it counts as a creature. And there we go. Add to deck. Good. Alright, let's go back to the multicolored deck. And get around these guys. with our new 30% faster fancy boots that we got, and we'll just run away from everyone. Almost got by that wolf. Alright, and artifacts. Phantom Blade. Equip creatures 1/1 and menace. I can destroy a creature when I play it. I'd rather just play a destruction spell. Flying trample. Skip your next 2 turns. Oh wow, a Leviathan. Flying trample 9/8 for 4. Eater of Days. But you have to lose 2 turns. Good lord. That is a price to pay for a 4-drop Leviathan. Good lord. That's insane. Circle of Despair. Prevent all damage. No. That's a cute elf soldier. Right. Let's see. Ooh, specialty lands. What we got up here? Mana Confluence. Add 1. Pay 1 life, add any color to your mana pool. That actually is a good card, so we're going to get it. Because, Tree Tales isn't a spell. What? Artificial land. Okay. That's a good card because, and my multicolor deck, if we want to do something and we just don't have that land, it doesn't come into play tapped, and it can give us any color we need. We're gonna skip on that. Another tap land. I would still love to get that's the ones that create the tokens. I would still love to get the one that turns everything into swamps in addition to their other stuff, but apparently I'm just going to run out of crystals every time I try to get that one. So let's get out of here. What is that? That's cool. Let's buy that. Okay, let's get out of here. We'll edit the deck. And need lands. Add that. Add this. Go back to here. Go to lands. And let's see. Let's take out this plains. And kind of want to just do some rearranging, but I'm good for now. That's a big old deck. Got 135 cards, I think is what it said in there. Good lord. But hey, if it's working, it's working. Alright, those are knights. What is this? Wingstop. Oh, avian creatures. It's different birds. What about over here? I used to have this card growing up too. It's not very good. Destroy all other creatures when it attacks. Oh, okay. Wow, that's an ability. For 7, and it just destroys everything. I mean, if I'm losing, that'd be great. Because it's just a board wipe. Except for him. Might end up buying that. Potentially. Night creatures, you have double strike. That's awesome. Search your library for legendary permanent. No. Alright, let's go around. Angels and vehicles, so we're gonna leave and go up. Go over, get away from this soldier guy. There's a bunch of stuff. Let's just see what's in this stuff. Let's see what stuff is here. It's a cave. It's a cave with a lot of stuff in it. Good lord. Oh, it's like a gnome cave. There's some gold. There's something with doing 2 blades, more gold. I need to come back here when I need to make some money, apparently. Don't enter dead inside. Ah, okay. Well, I wish I could leave this, but there we go. Oh, dead people. That's what it means. So zombies in here. Uh-oh. I wasn't trying to fight the zombie. He's coming right after me. I'm not hiding at all from him. Alright, so let's fight a zombie. Lands, lots of lands. We'll keep this hand. And we will play our tap land and end. They're going to get a walking corpse, just a 2/2 black creature. That's fine. Alright, let's get out our Acropolis and our Birds of Paradise. So next turn we could get our Chaos Dragon. They're going to hit me for 2. That's fun. They're going to get another 2/2 zombie out. Okay, let's... Evolving Wilds, getting a swamp. Let's get out the Chaos Dragon. Go ahead and get an attack in. Nope, no attack for us. They're going to Graft, Harvest. Zombies you control have Menace, so they can attack me because I only have 1 blocker. Oh my gosh. When this card enters, put a 2 black zombie creature at the beginning of your upkeep. If there are no zombies on the battlefield, this card deals 1 damage to you. Okay. He's just got tons of zombies now. Alright, so play that. We're up to 5 mana. We could start doing 1/1s, but that's not really going to help. Let's play him. Let's play that. Get out our knight. Let's do this. Get out another swamp. Can't play it till next turn. We could kill stuff, which would be good. Then we will play that. Alright, so Chaos Dragon. I get to attack. He can't block. I should have attached the bow so I could kill this because he's definitely going to be leveling it up next turn. Oh, no, he's not. Good. So now I can attach the bow. Alright, swamp. Attach the bow to our Chaos Dragon. That was dumb because I can't guarantee the Chaos Dragon even gets to attack. Alright, let's play the Virtue of Loyalty. And then we'll go into combat. I rolled a 5, they rolled a 3, so we do get to attack. Awesome. And we will attack with all our guys, shooting him. They're gonna block both my... oh, I got Death Touch. So we're gonna kill both of them. I don't know why they block so much though. They only, oh, I guess to kill my guy. That makes sense. Okay, they're gonna get out 6, Scavenging Ghoul. At the beginning of your end step, put a corpse counter on this card for each creature you died this turn. Remove a corpse counter or generate him. And then they got a zombie 2/1 that they can Good lord, when it enters battlefield tapped, return this card from the graveyard, activate this ability only time you could do a sorcery. Good lord. Alright, so now let's just start getting rid of his stuff. Alright, we're gonna do that. We got 3 mana available. I want you to... let's see what we can shoot first. I don't get to attack, so we'll just attack with the birds, just to do some damage, and then make you sacrifice a creature. And I should have attached the bow, actually, to our Birds of Paradise, because we can't guarantee that our dragon gets to attack every turn. Alright, animate dead. Let's get our Dark Knight out. Let's move the bow to the bird. Let's play the Swords of Hermes. Or the Staff of Hermes. Then we'll attack. I rolled a 1, they got an 18, so he's not attacking, but he is. And he is killing this guy. So if anything, he's just going to keep wasting his time every turn, regenerating him. Okay. And now we'll get out the staff, give it to our Bird's Paradise, and then we'll go into combat. I rolled a 3, they got an 18. Doing awful with these rolls, but you know what? Ooh, nope. Undo that. Why can't I attack? Why can't I declare attackers? What happened, game? That's not cool. That's not cool at all. Let's get rid of this. Alright. They're attacking me with a 2-1. Let's block it and block it. Sure. Alright. Can't discard anything, so I can't play that. Alright. I get a 15, they get a 4. Let's Alpha Strike and win the game. Shoot this guy. Dead, dead, dead. I won. Alright, we killed the zombies. So that was cool. Zombie giant, good lord. He's super undead. Just fight more for treasure. I'm good. I want to deliver this letter, which means getting away from these guys. And getting back to our mission. There we go. Alright, we can come back there. Let's check out this place on the way north. Ooh, an angel with some stuff. And some knights with some stuff too. Let's do that. Let's go over here. Scoot on. Nope, I got it. Well, he defeated me once. Let's see if I can defeat him. Alright, so got plains. I need land. Got David Tennant. You know what? Let's keep this hand. Sure. Okay, so let's play our Necropolis first. That's going to give us red, and we need white and blue. So there's white, and that's blue. Alright, that was easy. Okay, they're going to play a plains. Let's play a plains as well. And then we will amulet for... let's do a forest. And we'll end turn. We're going to get a 2-2 Night Out with first strike. And their ability doesn't come into play, thankfully. Alright, play that. Lose a life, get out David. And I don't have any doctors, so that's just not gonna happen. No. And then we'll end. They're gonna attach enchantment to their knight. Creature gets 2/2 and gets, so basically it's just a 2/2 power up. So he's a 4/4 first strike. Good lord. Alright, well, we're gonna bounce that because that's just gonna hurt. Alright, so there. Let's play the bird. Let's bounce him without the kicker and get rid of that. So next turn, we can play our Sword of Body and Mind and give David a 2/2 power up and start milling some of his cards. And we can shoot that knight. So that's going to be nice. Alright, so sword. Attach the sword. Then we'll attack. Shooting his guy. Hit him for 5. I get a wolf. He's going to get his first strike knight back out. And he's going to get another guy. That's fine. You know what? Let's just go ahead and make this easy for us. Destroy him. Alpha strike. Shoot that guy. Hit him for 7 and win. There we go. What do we get in these cards? That's a cool cat. Cat Scout. Whenever another creature you control enters, put 1/1 counter on this creature. As long as this creature has 3 or more 1/1 counters as flying and is a knight. Ah. So that would be good to have. Protection for multicolored. When this card enters, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. When this card or another creature you control dies, if it had a 1/1 counter on it, create 2 white creature tokens with vigilance. Ooh. Good lord. Those are both good cards. I might add that Cat Scout. Alright, bunch of white cards. Any of the white cards I want, though. Not really. Protection from black. That's always a good thing, but it's not what I would like. Let's beat an angel. Angel warrior. Alright. We got our guy, but we didn't get a land. I don't know how I keep getting unlucky like that. Alright, let's get rid of the planeswalker. I could play that, but really, like, that's just not going to be useful. I'm going to get rid of 2 things. 1, 2. Alright, I think, nope, I got no land. Good lord. Oh, I got a Marauder again. So let's do this. We're going to get rid of that and get rid of this. 3 cards. Let's get rid of this. And then we can draw a card when we attack with our Marauder. Alright, I'm going first. So we'll play our tap land. We'll end. They're going to get a plains. Let's play our Taiga. And then we will get out our Marauder. Ending there. They're going to destroy my bow. That stinks. I needed that for combos. That stinks a lot. So we will not be able to do that. And we will get out another land, which will be swamp. Alright, let's see. We'll play the swamp, so that way we can attack Get in 2 damage, and then draw cards without having to worry about discarding. No land. We got a puzzle box that can actually tap for land at least. So that's good. That'll get us up to 4. We could play this and then get out Demon of Catastrophes. And then they're going to destroy my Marauder. Wow. That stinks. Alright, so Vexing Box. We're up to 5 mana. So that's good. They're destroying my Vexing Box. Oh my gosh. They're just destroying all my stuff. Alright, we're up to 5 again, but just losing everything. Alright, let's get out the human and a food token. Leaves us with 3 mana, so we can't play this. So we'll just end there. They are getting a 4/3 out with double team. When this card enters battlefield, you get a boon with you cast your next creature spell. That creature enters battlefield with 1/1 counter. Okay. I guess I don't want to bounce that then. Good lord. Destroy all non-land permanents. I don't know how much that's going to help me. Let's get our Demon of Catastrophe. Do I not have 2 blacks? Are you serious? Yep, I don't have 2 black mana. Oh my god. That means I can't play him either. Alright. Let's bounce him. And that's gonna stay out. Cool, that's not good. That's not good at all. Let's attack. Just do 1. They are going to Miracle. If they draw, well, they didn't draw on the first. Oh, so they're just going to get an angel, right? I don't understand how that just happened. They got 3 angels. Good lord. Well, you know what? I guess we're gonna try to blow everything up. I call heads. I won. Everything dies. And can I do green? Yes, I can because of that. Awesome. We get out Birds of Paradise. Next turn, we can get Demon of Catastrophes out, I guess. Alright. Good lord. They have 4 mana. What? They're doing 2 and 2. You may cast a spell Miracle if you drew it. If it's the first card you drew this turn. Oh, this turn, not this game. So they get 2. Okay. This card needs to go away. I was hoping I was going to leave with that 1 guy, and it never left. Alright. I need to get that out. Good lord. I need to copy it. Let's do that. Let's get out this. Let's copy that. So that way, if he destroys 1, I'll still have 1. And next turn, we'll get out our Demon of Catastrophes. End turn. They're going to hit me for 8. That stinks, but I can't do anything about it. I could play that and equip it so I don't lose the game. But, I think getting out my demon is going to help me a lot. But it sacrifices him. That's the issue. I wish I could play him then sacrifice him. Alright, let's do this. Alright, destroy our guy to get our Demon of Catastrophes. And we only have 2 mana left, unfortunately, so we'll end. They're not going to attack. But they are going to exile my whole graveyard. Okay. So all those cards are gone. They can't do combat damage to my creature with that. Let's play him. And then I need to equip him. next turn. I have 5 mana, so I can equip him. We'll play this as well, so that way if I attack, they can't destroy my guy. And then we'll end turn. Oh my god, they get a Planeswalker out. They're going to create an Angel with their Planeswalker. They just got so much stuff. Alright. We're not going to do that because that gives me an extra land. I can actually 3, 4, 5, 6. I can attach both of these to him. And I would just die on the crackback. So let's cancel that. Let's attach here. That leaves us with 1 mana. So we actually will pop this for a swamp. Get that out. Alright. And we're not attacking. I can't lose the game, so we're just going to take all this damage. I actually should have just blocked one of their guys, since it would have been a free block for me, but we will attach both of these. That's going to be all our mana. We're going to attack. He's going to get 14/14. He's going to block with his guy. We'll kill him and then do 11 to the Angel. And then they're going to destroy my Demonic Catastrophes and I lose the game. Ugh. I need to heal. Annoyingly. Enchantments. If this card would be put into an opponent's graveyard, exile it. On this card, with it on the battlefield. What? I'm so confused. If this card is in your opening hand, you may begin the game with it onto the battlefield. If a card would be put into opponent's graveyard, exile it. Oh, so not that card, another card. Okay. I'm good. Let's check this out. First strike flying. Either angels get 1/1 and 1/1 power up. That's a dragon. Lightning Crafter deals 3 damage to any target. Champion of Goblins or Shaman. Let's look at the multicolor rainbow place. Legendary creatures. The rest. That's the original SpongeBob. That's funny. Dragon Spirit 6/6 manifests all colors. Flying Trample. When this card attacks, defending player chooses a non-land card in your graveyard. Okay. I'm not doing all that. You may play a target elemental card. No. Okay. I'm not getting any of those. Let's head back. I want to fight that angel again. Kind of want to fight the knights too. But I want a cat knight deck and not a human knight deck. I was hoping I could get around them, but apparently not. They're just going to stand there menacingly. Alright. Let's have a better hand. Nope. No land. All the lands. Alright, we'll keep this. Because we could at least play Crawl Space and Divination. Let's get rid of Evolving Wilds. And then we will go first. That's awesome. I need... Yeah, that would work. Because white would... We need white for this. We're going to get out of land, not do anything. Good. I have an island. So we're going to pop that for a swamp. We're going to pop this for a plains. Alright. And next turn, we will play the plains and let's get out our knights next turn. Alright, they're gonna get another plains, not do anything, thankfully. Yep, let's get out our knight. That's gonna be useful. I'm gonna attach a bow to him, even though I don't see them playing many 1/1 creatures, or creatures with 1 defense anyway. They're gonna do a 3-drop, get a 2/2 out. Angels cost 2 less to play. Oh god. And this is where it begins. Alright, so give my guy Death Touch. Creature control with flying, get 1/1 till end turn. Create an angel. I might just create an angel to fight with their angels. Everything is good and everything is needed. Let's Endless Water, because if I could start giving 1/1 power-ups to everybody, that'd be great. And then I got 2 available mana. Can't do anything with that. We're gonna attack, see if he blocks. He does. That's a shocker, because that was how he was gonna get out stuff. Interesting. Alright, let's get an angel out. Alright, we'll attach a bow to our angel since we got 1 mana available. And we'll end turn. That's awesome. Alright, Evolving Wilds, tap that. Let's get out a forest. And then let's actually play our Virtue of Loyalty. And then we will give a 1/1 counter to our flying guys and attack. They'll take 5. I get a +1/+1 counter. And they get a 4/4 angel out. Token. That's fine because my angel's stronger. And let's power up our angel again. Let's play our bow, so that way our angel has Death Touch. And I got 3 available mana, so we will play Divination and draw some cards. Evolving Wilds, tap that for a swamp. And that's all our land. And we'll attack. They won't block. Our guy gets weaker than stronger. Alright, they're gonna get whenever 1 or more creatures you control attack, they gain indestructible. Okay. That's fine. Is there anybody in my graveyard that I would want? No. There's no creature. Well, yeah, there's no creatures. Oh, because that was a token that died. Okay. So now, let's do this. Then we'll play the sword and attach the sword. And then we'll attack because they can't block since it's unblockable. I mean, it has protection from white. And we beat the angel. Oh my god, that's an angel. Flying 6/6 landfall. Whenever a land enters battlefield under your control, you may exile target non-land permanent other than this card. When this card leaves the battlefield, return all cards exiled with it onto the battlefield to its owner's control. Okay. Protection from black and red. Flying, first strike, vigilance, ward. The issue is they're just so big. You need that card that makes your angels costless just to play it. Whenever you draw a card, you may pay 1. If you do, put a 1/1 counter on this card and create a Kraken token. Zombie Cleric. Whenever this card or another cleric is put into graveyard from play, put a 2/2 zombie out. Nothing here I really care to use. The Kraken will be good for fighting some people. I'm going to skip fighting these guys. And I'm actually going to head to this town. Because I want to get to the town this episode. Finally, because I have been getting to this town for a while. There's the town. We did just make a quick detour, but it will be quick. Just want to see if they got anything I would want here. White cards. Not really. I already checked it here. Alright, yeah, let's leave and hit up the town we finally made it to. Alright. Wander over to building. You have something in mind. We've already had this done before. You walk closer and you give it to her. She gives you 300 gold and a goblin. Okay, thanks for the gold at least. No word or signal from Viv yet, but you should expect to hear from her soon. Okay. Oh yeah, because of the mission. I just did the third one. You have hexproof. That's nice. That's from Kamigawa. All creatures get -1, -1. That would be good against the token deck. Chain a creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact or enchantment you control, but it is an enchantment, so annoyingly. Oh, okay. Welcome to the jungle. Find a primal jungle. I already found one, and I defeated the monkeys in it. As you walk to town, a familiar cloaked figure is waiting and watching for you. You have and take the opportunity to speak to Viv before she appears to notice you. There you are, Viv. There you are. Sir Donovan's voice replies to you under her cloak. We'll have to wait a little longer. I need you to fetch some materials for the next batch right now. Viv drops her hood and her imitation of your employer. Tinker, he does things he needs. Viv then shrugs. Viv focus for Jingle. He gives some wise you take. Remain silent. Boss man needs things again. It's difficult to tell with her, but there might have been a touch of amusement in her emphasis. Things told in same wise books you gave. You receive another map, another amulet, and a short note. Viv similarly dismisses you by walking away before you can ask a question or read the note. Okay, so we're going to a jungle. But is there anything else in this town we might want to buy? Since we just got some extra bonus here. Draw cards equal to the number of cards in your library, and you then put a card from your hand on top of your library. Your maximum hand size is none. Draw cards equal to the number of cards in your library. So you draw your whole library, you put one card back, and then you hopefully win the game, because if not, you lose the game. You gain 3 life for each creature attacking you. No, none of that stuff I want. What's in here? Oh, that's what I just checked. So I don't want to check this. I want to go over here. Thank you, game. Human barbarian must be blocked if able. Each creature you control attacking player gets 1/0 until end turn for each creature that player controls. Okay, it's not bad. Sacrifice an artifact with a mana value of X. Return target artifact card with mana value of X from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste till end of turn. It's a cute cat. Helpful hunter. Alright. Well, we have finished our mission. Now we know we're going to be going to fight a bunch of apes. I guess we'll just hit up some towns on the way there and see if there is During your turn, prevent all damage that would be dealt to you. Okay, well. I mean, there's not a ton of damage that you'd get on your turn. Unless maybe you cause it. I don't know. But, yeah, we're gonna end it here. Call of the Nightwing. Create a 1/1 blue and black horror creature with flying. Then you may exile this spell card encoded with a creature you control. No, I'm not doing all that. Creatures your opponents control get 1/1 till the end of the turn. That'd be funny with the other thing that gives everybody 1/1. March of the Otherworldly Light. These are interesting. An additional cost to cast a spell. You may exile any number of white cards from your hand. This costs 2 less for each card exiled this way. Exile target artifact, creature, or enchantment with mana value of X or less. No. Destroy any number. Choose any number 0 to 10. Destroy all creatures with power greater or equal to the chosen number. So it's basically a board wipe for 5. I want to buy that because that would be good. And then we need to save it and end and destroy bone shards. Destroy target planeswalker. An additional cost, sacrifice a creature or discard a card. So it's 1 to destroy something, but you gotta discard a card. We're gonna pass on that. But from now, we're gonna hop off. Thanks for watching, y'all. And I still gotta do the slime thing too. Thanks for watching. If y'all can, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye, y'all.